Yes, at Studio Africa, Raymond Vresk is my name, accompanied by Martin and Jerry. Today we're going to be discussing about how the creative industry has managed to use waste in making economic activities. And they have used them in very many creative ways that we're going to be discussing about. We're going to be throwing more light, and you're going to even get to find out that they have used them in things you didn't really expect. Anyway, I'm going to let Martin to blow more light on what we are discussing about. Martin?
Um, Hello viewers, I'm Martin.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think we should emphasize so much on how we are trying to build ourselves
yes.
in the way that we are creating enterprises or trying to shoot down this kind of waste
Mm.
we are having in the entire country
Yeah,
or
we're trying to help on the
we are trying
global
on the
warming.
global warming.
Yeah.
We have a lot of issues with
Mm.
climate and all that.
Yeah.
And these all come in the way that is through waste management,
Mm.
whereby we have land waste, whereby people are throwing a lot on and spoiling the land with a lot
Mm.
of plastics,
Yeah.
poor disposal of waste throughout the forests and all the
Even
land,
oil
even oil.
oil companies that just dump their oil anyhowly. Most of the ones on seashores,
Yeah.
it has been a very hard problem to clean all that mess up, and it
Mm.
has brought very many diseases, death of animals, and all
But
of the sort.
but
Even the
but
ecosystem
Mm,
itself
yeah.
becomes imbalanced in a way of
everything
Everything is
everything
life
that
is
has a
mm,
use and something you use and you dispose of, if at all it's not correctly disposed of to the right places,
yeah,
it ends up somewhere else where we don't want it to be.
and it's going to cause more problems.
Yeah, and it's going to
Yeah.
cause more problems.
Mm.
So you look at the water bodies and how people are trying to spoil these water bodies with a lot of waste,
Mm.
whereby we have polythene bags, we have with the drainage systems in Kampala here, where you see a lot of plastics in them.
Yes.
That is poor management, waste management.
Mm.
But however, I think we can trim down ourselves and collect our initiatives
Yeah.
to come up with a solution to
To help.
kind of to help out the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the situations we have now, it is within waste management. If that is a topic that is a global topic,
Everywhere.
every country is having a problem
Yeah.
of that nature.
Mm.
So I think we have to create an avenue whereby we are talking about it
Yeah.
and we are also creating solutions for it. And very many companies and businesses have sprung out
Yeah.
because of that.
Mm. So, Jerry, what's your take on this?
well, for starters,
Yeah.
the whole West thing.
Yes.
No,
There's been a
no, no, no,
devastation.
no, no.
Yes.
It's not doing us well.
It's not doing us
Yeah,
well.
but then
There's- mm.
if you spoke about how artists are making a use of it and now they're earning out of it.
Yes.
It's something big to
Mm.
know that first of all, artists don't think like
Anyone
any
else?
other person.
Yeah.
You understand? These are the kind of people that know how to, should I say, improvise.
True. True.
They look at something and they
Mm.
see meaning out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what you come and you see like, okay, now this is total junk.
Mm.
For them, they can be like, okay, I can make something meaningful out of this.
Yes.
So, living alone now, let's say like how you go to a carpentry workshop, there's wood thrown all over.
Mm.
Now that is not waste,
Yeah.
you know.
Of course.
like
later
how
on, they're going
now
to use it for something else.
exactly.
Yes.
So these guys,
Mm.
he goes to like a lake or like a beach or
Yeah.
something. There's junk everywhere,
Mm.
disposables in the water, blah
Mm.
blah blah. I mean, they might necessarily not create an artwork out of it,
Yeah.
but
They may
he
create.
he could use that
Mm.
to throw an exhibition
Mm.
about the waste that they are dumping.
Yeah. Mm.
But,
And that-
but
and
that
that-
is so common with very many photographers that
Yes, even the
have-
photographers do it.
have tried to
Now-
create something around it.
You see,
Yeah.
the
Story.
problem is we're living in a world whereby people don't really, take in the information as much.
Yeah.
I mean, the photographer will do it,
Mm.
but
Everyone will just see it as a normal picture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll see the rubbish.
Yes.
And they're like,
They'll be like, okay,
okay,
what
that's
about it?
But the artist is going to put you in this situation whereby he'll bring the rubbish to you. He put it there. He'll give you a week to see your reaction towards it.
Mm.
Will be no, so you will see people like, okay, this place is smells bad.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't look good there.
I think
Now
we should.
he wants to put
Yes.
you in that situation of what the nature their side is going through.
Mm.
If you hate it, then the nature too hates it.
Yeah.
Then clean it up.
Yes, then clean it up because that
Mm.
is your mess.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not anyone else's mess. but
Actually,
yours,
it is
you know?
everyone's initiative and
Yes,
responsibility.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not the one who has put it there, but be
Mm.
responsible enough because whatever is there is for you also.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yeah.
love your property,
Mm.
like like it's yours.
Yes.
So, and artists are like very visionary people.
Yeah.
Very visionary people. He'll see a reaction and he'll be like,
Yeah.
now you get it.
Mm.
It hurt you.
Now,
you know
to
what it feels like.
to throw more light on what you've said, because as we kept on doing more research about the waste, the people who are using waste and recycling this waste.
Yeah.
We checked that in Nigeria there is a company that you know how people dump tires all over the place.
Yes.
Now there's a company that is taking an initiative of recycling these tires. Now these tires, they're making them into pavers. Now,
Play-
That's a very smart
play
move.
yeah,
fields and
playing fields and all of the sort. Now, this I feel like this is actually also helping out on community because
It is.
if you had to check the roads of Nigeria, not all of them are well paved, and I believe that this is really helping out. They're helping society, and then not to leave that alone. Then when we come back here in East Africa, in Kenya, there is also another company doing the same thing, but for them they're not
in plastics.
they're not using tires. They're using plastics.
called
And
Kigenge.
You know, the Kigenge meaning that build yourself.
Build yourself.
Yeah, it's a Swahili word, and this really also shows that there's someone who is taking an initiative. Yes, because in Kenya, you're going to find out that they have a strict ban on plastic bags.
Plastics, yes.
But then they also don't have a strict ban on plastic things like bottles,
Yeah.
containers, such. Now all of these things are just left out there,
They're just left out there. Yeah.
and you find a
By
mess
the
now.
way, still with Kenya, there is
Yeah.
also another company that was
Mm.
documented by Inside. I think it's Inside Business or
Yeah.
All Art Business
Mm.
that they are using sandals,
Mm.
these normal sandals,
To make toys.
to make toys out of them,
Mm.
and this has really pushed them to create a lot of artworks,
Mm.
small artworks and dolls, and they've
action figures.
True.
yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you've been to villages before,
Yes.
not every child there has access to like a nice looking toy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like toys on rust.
Yes. So, if the
Mm.
kid can't afford a Hot Wheel car
Mm.
or remote control,
Yes.
they're probably going to get like these bottles.
Yes.
boxes,
So boxes.
And they try to create something that can
Mm.
give
Sas-
them that.
that joy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you here, you can be like, "Ah, let me pass by Lugogo and drive those carts.
Yes.
A truck cart, you drive around.
Yes.
everything. They don't know what the hell that is.
Mm.
These kids are going to get a jerry can,
Mm.
cut a hole into it,
And
tie a
they
string
sit-
at the end.
They go
they
at the
sit,
edge
you know,
and yeah.
slide.
Yeah.
like
So-
the if I told you to look at the way people create plays,
Yeah.
we used to recycle these wires. I don't know what they were fence wires,
Yeah.
but they were abandoned. So most of the time we used to create toys around them,
Mm.
and it could create a purpose of let me say you are creating a game.
Yeah.
At the same time you're trying to use a material
Mm.
for another kind of thing
Yeah.
within the a play or something.
Mm.
We used to create toys out of them. We
Yeah.
used to create cars out of them.
Mm.
So if I told you to look at that ideology when we were still young,
Mm.
using a material to create something out of it,
Yeah.
even we used to recycle sandals
Yeah.
and we create tires out of the
Of the sandals.
Yes.
Sandals,
Yeah.
yes.
And the tires would help with changing wheels because we had
those were
races.
toys,
And it was very interesting while we were kids.
Yeah.
And at that same point, I feel like also here in Uganda, we also have other industries that are taking charge to use the waste and making money out of it. But I believe for the Ugandan state, we're kind of like on a small scale.
It's on a small scale.
It's on a small
a very
scale
small
compared
scale
to other
'cause-
industries that are
Yeah.
out there in Africa. But I feel like if we're to step up and find a way of encouraging these people to step up on their game, give them more income, I think we're going to see trash leave most of the roads, and we're going to have cleaner roads.
But
with
one
time.
one of the things
Mm.
we have to talk about is, I think it's time.
Yeah. Anyway, we're going to come back right after the break, and we shall tell you more about West. Thank you.
Thank you.